Picture seeing a snake swallowing an animal that looks far too big for its mouth. At first glance, it feels impossible, like nature is breaking its own rules. How can something without hands or chewing teeth swallow prey whole, especially when the prey looks wider than the snake's own head? What seems unbelievable is actually the result of clever design shaped by millions of years of evolution. Today we'll explore how snakes manage this remarkable feat, from flexible jaws to powerful digestion, and understand why it works so reliably in the wild, right here on History of Simple Things. Most animals, including humans, have jaws that move like hinges. Our lower jaw is a single solid bone connected to the skull, allowing us to chew food into smaller pieces. Snakes, however, have a very different design. A snake's jaw is made of several smaller bones connected by stretchy ligaments. These ligaments allow the bones to move more freely, giving snakes flexibility that most animals simply do not have. Instead of opening and closing in just one direction, a snake's mouth can expand outward. One of the most important differences is found in the lower jaw. In snakes, the left and right halves are not fused into one solid bone. They are connected by flexible tissue that allows each side to move independently. Because of this, snakes swallow prey gradually. One side grips the prey while the other moves forward. Then the movement switches sides. This alternating motion allows the mouth to move slowly over the prey until it is fully swallowed. This structure explains how snakes can open their mouths wide enough to fit prey that appears much larger than their heads. Flexible jaws alone are not enough to swallow large prey. The body itself must also stretch. Snake skin contains elastic tissue between the scales. These small flexible areas allow the skin to expand significantly without tearing. When a snake swallows a large meal, the body stretches outward to create space. The ribs also play an important role. Snakes have many ribs along their bodies, and each rib can move slightly outward. This movement increases the available space inside the body, making room for the prey as it passes through. As the prey moves deeper, the snake's body widens around it. The bulge created by the swallowed animal can often be seen clearly from the outside. Once digestion is finished, the skin and ribs slowly return to their original position. This ability to stretch safely is essential for snakes that depend on large meals for survival. Snake teeth are very different from the teeth most people are familiar with. They are not built for chewing or cutting food into smaller pieces. Instead, snake teeth are shaped like tiny hooks. Each tooth curves backward toward the throat. This design helps hold prey firmly in place once it has been caught. When a snake bites, the backward-facing teeth grip the prey securely. If the prey struggles or tries to escape, the teeth make it difficult to move backward. Every movement tends to push the prey deeper into the mouth rather than out of it. Because snakes swallow prey whole, their teeth function mainly to guide food inward. They do not grind or tear. Their role is to ensure that once prey is captured, it stays captured. This design allows snakes to control large prey even without chewing. Swallowing large prey creates another challenge: breathing. When the mouth is filled, airflow could easily be blocked. Snakes solve this problem using a movable structure called the glottis. This opening leads to the lungs and can shift forward toward the front of the mouth. During swallowing, the glottis extends outward slightly, allowing air to pass even while the prey fills most of the mouth. This keeps the snake breathing throughout the process. Without this adaptation, swallowing large prey would be extremely dangerous. Once the prey reaches the stomach, digestion begins. This stage is just as remarkable as the swallowing process itself. Snake stomachs produce powerful acids and enzymes capable of breaking down flesh, bones, fur, and feathers. Very little of the prey remains after digestion. After feeding, the snake's digestive system becomes highly active. The production of digestive chemicals increases, and metabolism rises to process the large meal. Digestion time varies depending on prey size and environmental temperature. Larger meals take longer to break down. Warmer conditions usually speed up the process, while cooler temperatures slow it down. During digestion, snakes often remain still. Movement decreases as the body focuses energy on processing the meal. Eventually, only small indigestible materials remain, and these are expelled from the body. Snakes typically eat less often than many other animals. Instead of frequent small meals, they rely on fewer but larger ones. This feeding pattern helps conserve energy. Hunting takes effort and carries risk. Capturing a large prey animal provides enough nutrition to sustain the snake for extended periods. In habitats where food is not always available, this strategy becomes especially useful. A single successful hunt can support the snake for days or even weeks. After eating, snakes usually rest while digestion takes place. Activity decreases, allowing the body to concentrate on processing nutrients efficiently. This cycle of large meals followed by rest allows snakes to survive in challenging environments. At first glance, seeing a snake swallow an animal larger than its head feels unbelievable. But when we understand the details, the process becomes clear. Flexible jaws allow wide openings. Stretchy skin and movable ribs create room for large prey. Hooked teeth keep prey from escaping. Muscles guide food deeper into the body. A movable airway keeps breathing steady. And powerful digestion ensures that most of the prey is used. Each of these features works together as part of a carefully balanced system. What looks impossible at first is actually the result of precise biological design developed over millions of years. Nature often surprises us with abilities that seem extraordinary. Yet when we study them closely, we find logical solutions behind every step. The feeding habits of snakes remind us that even the most unusual behaviors can be explained when we take the time to understand how they truly work. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.